Hi there everyone. I am Toll-like Receptor 10. My other friends and I are here to introduce ourselves and tell you a little about what we do. Each and every one of us has different, unique characteristics and abilities, and we are present in a variety of different places in the body. However, this doesn't keep us from all being friends and working together to protect you from all the nasty stuff that gets inside you every day. If you're ready, let's begin.
Hi there, my name is Toll-like Receptor 4. I live in the placenta, spleen and peripheral blood leukocytes. You can find me in monocytes, macrophages, dendritic cells and some T cells. One of my main characteristics is that I am a pattern recognition receptor because I respond to pathogen-associated molecular patterns, PAMPs. I find these PAMPs on infectious agents. When I hang out with my friends MD2 and CD14, we recognize and signal lipopolysaccharide, LPS. I also have the power to help initiate the innate immune response by taking part in the production of cytokines. When there is genetic variation within me, it is possible the human I am in will experience age-related macular degeneration type 10, ARM10. This is a disease that causes blindness. Besides being capable of causing ARM10, I am also said to be one of the villains that take part in the allergy of nickel. Sorry, I tend to talk a lot. Now since you know everything about me, why don't you tell me some things about yourself?
Wow, you sound like a very interesting protein. It is very nice to meet you. My name is Toll-like Receptor 5. An interesting fact about me is that if I am expressed in Chinese hamster ovary cells, I am able to respond to flagellin. Are you familiar with what flagellin is? Flagellin is the structural protein in flagella that is found in bacteria. So, I guess you can say I have a close connection with flagellin. My hometown is intestinal epithelial and endothelial cells. For the intestinal epithelial cells, you will only be able to find me on the basolateral side. The flagellin I work with are capable of stimulating inflammatory cytokine production through the initiation of lung epithelial cells. Remember when you said you could be described as one of the villains in the allergy of nickel? Well, research has shown that I can be part of the vulnerability to pneumonia. I guess we all just can't be good proteins. However, recent studies have shown that I am possibly capable of obtaining powerful anti-tumor actions.
Hello. I'm Toll-like Receptor 6. I'm a really special Toll-like receptor because I'm found in lower levels. My best friend is Toll-like Receptor 2. We do everything together. I have to share Toll-like Receptor 2 with Toll-like Receptor 1, because they best friends too. We like to form heterodimers together. I live on the surface of cells. My favorite cell surfaces to live on are monocytes, dendritic cells, mast cells, eosinophils, and basophils. I guess you could say I have a lot of places to call home. Because Toll-like Receptor 1 and I have to share Toll Receptor 2, we have similar ligands to bind to. We like to bind to lipomanans, lipoproteins like diacyl and triacyl, and lipoticotic acids. Sometimes we even like to bind to zymosan and cell wall beta-glucans. I really like to fight crime with my best friend Toll-like Receptor 2. Our favorite seminoles are bacteria and fungi. We're really good at finding them and catching them so that to keep people healthy. So who are you?
I'm Toll-like Receptor 7. I have some siblings, Toll Receptors 3, 8, and 9. We don't like living on the cell surface, so we come from the endoplasmic reticulum and live in the endosome. The cells I call home are dendritic cells, eosinophiles, NK cells, and basophils. One of the really cool things I do is bind to single-stranded RNA, and I can induce cytokine production, especially interferon 1, that's my favorite. That means that not only am I helpful in innate immunity, I'm also helpful in adaptive immunity. I even help the dendritic cells live and mature. Sometimes, although it's really rare, I get confused and I attack my own RNA because sometimes it can be single-stranded. When I make this mistake, I can cause and help cause an autoimmune disease. I also have a best friend, the UNC93B1 protein. I have to share with toll-like receptors 3 and 8. Our friend UNC93B1 gives us rides from the endoplasmic reticulum to the endolysosome. I guess you could call him our personal taxi. It's pretty cool. I like to fight crime too. I mostly fight viruses, but I just recently learned how to fight some parasites too.
Hi, I'm Toll-like receptor 1, and I'm Toll-like receptor 2. We're best friends. Sometimes I have to go and play with Toll receptor 6, but usually 1 and I hang out together. We live on the cell surface. Our favorite cells to live on are dendritic cells, mast cells, eosinophils, and horizontal ellipses, basophils. Together we recognize zymosan, lipomonas, lipoproteins, like deacyl and triacyl lipopeptides. Oh, and don't forget lipoic acids and cell wall beta-glucans. We like to find bacteria and fungi. Those are our specialties. We're really special. We bind ligands on both the convex and concave surfaces. We're horseshoe-shaped. Bye.
Hey buddy, what do you want to get for a bite?
Well, I was thinking we could go get some NA. Or maybe some DNA if you want.
Well, what other options are there?
Good point. That's all we bind to, I guess.
We should do now. I'm on HIV duty tonight. If I am not on the lookout for HIV, I might not know when to release all those protective nuclear factors. Without me, the immune response to HIV won't be very good.
I think I'll go with the DNA. Herpes simplex isn't on the guest list, and it's my job to make sure he doesn't do any damage.
But you're not at the door. How are you going to make sure he doesn't get in?
I don't want to say no to people on the guest list. If I stay in the middle, near the endoplasmic reticulum and the nucleus, I'll be more able to figure out who doesn't belong.
That makes sense. Do you mind if I leave early? I just need to help make all the axons to get the party started, then I'm out of here.
Oh man. I'm going to stick around for a while. If any undesirables get in, I'll round up some of my Cytokine buddies to block them out of here. Interleukin 12 always has my back.
Sounds like a plan.
Hey there. I'm TLR3. Favorite molecule to spend time with is double-stranded NA. It's just so much fun that I grab onto it and don't let it go. But double-stranded NA is hard to find. Usually it's only present in cells infected with a virus. It's just like what I do for viruses. I hand out on dendritic cells and natural killer cells. When I get a binding double-stranded NA, I start a chain reaction that usually ends up killing the target cell.